When hated YouTubers become loved, man. This sounds just like my life story, to be honest. Shoot. I remember when I first started posting YouTube videos and I was recording videos of people's bodies hanging and everything. I scammed my whole audience of crypto and everything. If you didn't get the joke, I'm talking about Logan, right? Will I ever become hated? Because I feel like I'm pretty universally loved by you guys, right? I mean, look at this lovable face. Come on, give me a hug. Come on, guys. All right, I feel like I'm a pretty loved person in the virtual space. And I know you're supposed to say that because it should be obvious from somebody, but I feel like I am that. I don't know. But let's go ahead and see who's on when hated YouTubers become loved, man.
From completely shocking the world by losing over 250 pounds to developing from an...
Did that make him become loved, though? I don't know. Bro, Speed's transformation was different. If you remember old Speed, man... Man was just ripping anything on his streams. I think now he's more chilled out since he's become more global and viral and stuff.
Your child into one of the greatest streamers to ever live. It's crazy to think that some of these creators...
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Some people are gonna call this glazing, but Speed genuinely is like one of the top streamers ever. If not globally wise, impact, just like the amount of memes that Speed can create. Like, bro, there's certain people that are built for this content. He was just like one of them, bro.
These were some of the most hated YouTubers on the platform. My name's Ryan, and here are 8 times when hated YouTubers became loved, starting off with Nikocado Avocado. After moving to the States from Colombia in 2014,
shout out
Avocado weighed in at around 155.
That's so crazy, 10 years ago.
5 pounds. However, after renouncing his vegan status, he gradually started eating more and putting on more weight. And to make things even worse...
Bro, the worst thing about the amount of food he was eating, you know that shit giving him bubble guts and everything. Like, it was making him feel bloated. I know it's bad whenever I eat a lot of fast food and I feel like, I forgot what they call it, but it's like you feel sluggish, you feel slow. It just doesn't feel good, you know? That's why for me, every day, I gotta have at least one, like, fruit or vegetable. Mainly, vegetables. A fruit. I gotta have, like, a banana, an apple, something, because I need something natural for my body to have.
Time, Nikocado would start receiving more hate and became notorious for his gluttony and over-exaggerated breakdowns.
Stupid dude.
So fucking cringe, bro. Who was looking at this and finding this funny?
Every time he has that red shirt on, he goes crazy, LMFAO. I searched angry fat kid punches hardest, trying to find this, and it worked. It eventually reached a point where Nikocado's viewers weren't just watching him having mental breakdowns on camera, they were also watching him literally eat himself to death. This is 7 months later. He's over 400 pounds. He has to wear an oxygen mask when he sleeps. If he continues at this rate, we'll soon be hearing about him.
I genuinely wonder how people get to the point where they have 400 pounds, they gotta have an oxygen mask, they gotta, you know what I'm saying, be in a wheelchair and just feel, they just feel like it's okay. Like, how can you feel like that's okay in any way, bro? Hey guys, Tom NFG here. You know, only half of you guys are subscribed and even less of you guys have noties on. I hate to be a burden, but you know, I really appreciate it if you hit that sub button and the little bell next to it, you know. It doesn't take long. I know you can get mixed up in the algorithm and everything. But yeah, also tune into the streams, you know. We have a lot of fun over there, I'm telling you. We have a lot of parties going on over there. Yeah, that's it. Bye. Damn. That's sad.
I'm having a heart attack. I hope that he will take into consideration losing weight before it's too late. I feel like Nikocado's haters care more about his health than his actual fans. However, on the 7th of September 2024, Nikocado...
Damn, this has 48 million views!
...by uploading a video titled 2 Steps Ahead. In this video, he explains how his weight gain was a social experiment and reveals how over the course of 2 years, he had lost over 250 pounds and was uploading pre-recorded content of his overweight self.
Today I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body just yesterday. People...
Can't you technically, like, get surgery? Like, if you have enough money, he's definitely a multi-millionaire. If you have enough money, couldn't you just go there, they could just liposuction out all the fat, and then you're good again? Or maybe that's not how it works exactly, I don't know. Like, rich fat celebrities, why don't they just do that? Or actually, no, they do.
Were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet, and yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone.
His video
Okay, this man was acting like, yeah. This man was acting like he made a craziest comeback from a war or some shit. He got sent out to the war field. He had to fight. He was a 1v1000. Like, bro, relax. You was just fat as shit, gang. You was just fat as fuck, bro, and people was making fun of you for it, all right? I genuinely wonder, though, did he actually pre-record these videos? I still don't know if that's true or not.
Managed to hit over 45 million views,
And he
took
was
the
uploading
internet by
frequently.
storm, with other huge creators like Most Critical making videos on the topic.
This moment right here is this generation's I Am Your Father. This is up there with the Darth Vader identity reveal. Perhaps one of the most unexpected things I've seen in quite some time. When I was watching this, I let out an audible whoa. Like, I couldn't help myself. My body
Nah,
was
I genuinely was shocking, though. First seeing it, bro, everybody just knew his image as that fat dude.
responded without any other part of me having say-so over it. My body itself, my soul, was shocked when he took the mask off there. So, he gives like a villain monologue that sounds like it's out of the Fallout universe, talking about how he's 2 steps ahead because he had played the villain for so long now.
Nikocado Avocado is a perfect example of a YouTuber that was one of the most hated people on the internet, turning into a loved and inspirational creator. No way we get to see Nikocado Avocado lose weight before GTA 6. I always said to myself that I will get skinny when Nikocado Avocado gets skinny. I now have no excuses.
Seeing this and being obese, I would be like, damn, I gotta get off my ass. What the f am I doing? Like, there's no way this happened. I literally used to look at Nick Avocado. I used to feel sad for myself. Then I looked at him and I was like, okay, it's not as bad.
Real. This is what we hope for, rather
I'm
than
not as
facing his
bad.
passing due to complications caused by his heavy weight. It's clear that Nikocado has truly redeemed himself in the eyes of the internet. and the
W.
same can
Nikocado.
certainly be said about the next YouTuber on the list,
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie, also known as Felix, is a Swedish YouTuber with over 110 million subscribers. PewDiePie
Damn, he's been at that 110 mil mark for a while. It's crazy, bro. Bro, PewDiePie used to be the king of YouTube, bro. Y'all know that meme with a dude where he's like, you have no idea how good Jordan was. That is me with PewDiePie. That is literally me with PewDiePie, bro. The kids will not understand. 10 years in the future is crazy that PewDiePie is really going to be forgotten for real.
is easily one of the most influential YouTubers of this generation. However, PewDiePie on multiple occasions has actually been one of the most hated YouTubers on the platform. For example, in January 11, 2017,
We all know about
PewDiePie
this.
posted a video featuring 2 individuals from Fiverr holding up a sign with an extremely offensive message saying to all Jews as an experiment to test their boundaries for money.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
This
Crazy
of course led
work.
to tons of backlash, forcing PewDiePie to release an apology video.
I am sorry. I didn't think they would actually do it. I feel partially
Why would he even show it, though? I'm still thinking, why would he even show it? It was a dumb idea.
responsible, but just I didn't think they would actually do it. It might just be my crude sense of humor, but I think there's something funny about that, and I don't think there's any like actual anti-Semitic thing about it. Again, I think there's a difference between a joke and actual like fuck death to all Jews.
I want to address the biggest issue first.
See, that's just a bad statement, bro. Like, terrible statement, bro. He should've got somebody to go through this, bro. And that's the case, bro. Anybody could just rip any slur and be like, hey, I mean, I didn't know they were gonna do it, bro. I mean, it's a joke to me. Sure, I'm not actually, racist and shit. I wouldn't even say this is the downfall of PewDiePie for real, but it was more like the shift. Like, he was loved by a lot of people, and then there was like a shift after.
First, which I think is the whole guys holding up the sign thing. I'm sure you've seen it. It's been everywhere. A lot of people loved the video, and a lot of people didn't. And it's almost like 2 generations of people arguing whether this is okay or not. But regardless of that, I just wanted to reiterate that my intention was just to show how stupid the website is and how far you can push it by paying $5. I'm sorry for the words that I used, as I know they offended people, and I admit that the joke itself went too far.
A month later, the Wall Street Journal accused PewDiePie of anti-Semitism, and Maker Studios, which was PewDiePie's network, responded to this news by breaking their contract with him. And if this wasn't bad enough for PewDiePie, he also received tons of hate for the infamous bridge incident in September 2017, as on a live stream, he was heard saying the N-word with hard R while live streaming PUBG.
What a jeez, oh my god.
And once again, he made an apology video addressing the situation.
It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone with all of this. Being in
Yeah,
the
now that I think of it, bro, PewDiePie's fumble was kind of generational, because, like, he was really the first big YouTuber, like, celebrity YouTuber. Just like how Mr. Beast has Feastables or whatever, whether you feel whatever about Mr. Beast or not, bro, Mr. Beast doesn't need to do YouTube anymore, bro. Feastables is everywhere. Bro, you go anywhere, bro, you can go in the middle of a fucking gas station in no man's land, Nebraska, with a population of 5 people, and there's gonna be a Feastables bar there in the story. PewDiePie is good without YouTube, but like he could have been damn near like a billionaire. I feel like he could have been the first YouTuber billionaire for real.
The position I am, I should know better. I know I can't keep messing up like this. It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not gonna make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies.
But by this time, PewDiePie received lots of support and love from the internet due to how authentic his apology was. This is probably the best apology.
Yeah, that's how apology doesn't seem like it was really faked or, you know, corporate or forced. It seemed like he genuinely meant it.
Of all time. He doesn't fake cry. He doesn't try to paint himself as a victim. He doesn't make excuses for himself. He admits that he effed up and apologizes for it. And that's the whole video. He doesn't stretch it out to 10 minutes so he can get mid-rolls. It's straight and to the point, and I applaud him for that.
He doesn't stretch it out to 10 minutes. But I do, y'all. Let's go ahead and sit here and like 5 seconds so we can get an extra mid-roll in. Let's go ahead and hit it right now. Did you get it? Did you get it?
That. Best part is the fact that unlike other people saying they will better themselves, he actually did become a better person. However, over the last couple of years, PewDiePie has managed to stay out of controversy while still maintaining his large audience, clearly signifying that he cemented himself as one of the most beloved creators in YouTube history. PewDiePie also got married in 2019, and on the 11th of August 2023, he announced the birth of his first child.
Yeah, I feel bad for that kid because that kid's gonna have to learn Italian. He lives in Japan, so he's gonna have to learn Japanese. He's gonna have to learn Swedish and probably English too, because everybody knows it. He's gonna have to learn 4 fucking languages.
They had a Bjorn, everyone. Bjorn. Hello.
Pewds' character development from kids are very dumb into I'm officially a dad. Congrats, Pewds. Man went from being a teen YouTube content creator, having a girlfriend, married, pregnant wife, to a literal dad. Look how far he has come. It's just very impressive and mind-blowing how this man just carried her whole childhood and became a dad himself. PewDiePie is a creator who many would consider uncancelable, and the same can be said for the next YouTuber.
I wouldn't say he's uncancelable. I mean, he basically lost all of his deals after all the drama he had before. But he's retired now. He's made enough money where it doesn't matter what he says now.
This list, SunnyV2.
SunnyV2.
SunnyV2 became famous for making high-quality documentaries and commentary, with videos on Nikocado Avocado and MrBeast being some of the most.
I wouldn't say, was he hated? No, there was a time he was hated. Honestly, it was for when the Chris shit released, when he was like, Chris Tyson will be a nightmare. And I remember people were saying he was being whatever type of phobic, and then it turned out that Chris Tyson actually was a nightmare. Yo, that's the funniest shit ever. Fact that Chris Tyson, he was actually right, literally became a nightmare for MrBeast, because Chris Tyson attributed the whole downfall of the MrBeast brand. Like, everything just started to come out right after the shit.
More popular videos on his channel. However, as SunnyV2 began to grow and garner millions of more views, he received tons of backlash for making over-exaggerated drama-centered content and slowly sacrificing the quality of his videos.
Now, I will say, sometimes the way SunnyV2 speaks is fucking hilarious. He'll be sitting there with like the most anonymous, I don't know, scary ass music, and he'll be like, how this YouTuber got with a toothbrush. Like the most fucking stupid topic ever, bro.
Is for quantity.
Let's talk about.
But he has good videos.
A lot of people have already talked about his MrBeast Chris video and how insanely dumb it really is.
Yeah, why Chris will be. That was a time.
SunnyV2 has been having some dumbass takes for a while now. I don't
Damn,
know.
this dude is defending him now. I mean, he didn't even know at the time. Shit.
Hate watching is the right word, but like annoyingly watching or begrudgingly watching his videos for some time.
I don't think his videos are that bad. I don't know if I said this before, I probably have, because I repeat the same shit like a million times, but like his videos are like fast food content. You don't have it every day or something, or if you do, you're not supposed to, but it's like, you know, you can have it once, twice a month, however much he uploads. I think he uploads every week, you know what I'm saying? Reacted to his videos, he has good videos, he has bad videos, yeah.
Time now, and time again, I've been absolutely shocked by the sort of things that he can get away with because of his sort of posh adjacent Australian accent.
And the most infamous controversy Sunny V2 has been involved in was about the video he made about Chris Tyson titled,
This is how, okay, so he changed it from how Chris will be a nightmare to how will the Chris Tyson situation impact Mr. Beast.
Chris will soon be a nightmare for Mr. Beast. In the video, Sunny V2 explained how Chris's transformation would cause way too many problems for the Mr. Beast brand, as Jimmy had built his entire brand on the basis of staying out of controversy and appealing to everyone. And after Sunny V2 released a video, the entire internet came after him.
This is a human being. We're talking about a fucking human being, dude. That's crazy.
I watched it and I was in awe about how shit it was.
As well as Mr. Beast responding to the situation.
Having an unbiased view, whether you want to view it or not, Mr. Beast has a huge fan base of people, right? People that are religious, people that are not used to this, whatever, people worldwide and shit. So I disagree with the title at first, because I mean nowadays, now not really, because Chris Tyson's weirdo, but it's like having the view where it's like, oh, no, this could never affect Mr. Beast or his brand or anything like that, dude. There's a lot of parents that would genuinely see the thing that happened with Chris, him transitioning, and be like, oh yeah, no, I can't let my kids watch this. It just is what it is, bro. The same shit happened with Disney. Like, a lot of people didn't like that they were pushed different shit and stuff, and then some parents were like, no. Some parents are okay with it. At the end of the day, it's up to their choice. You know, you can't control what a parent wants to do with their kid. But like, I feel like just going in with the argument like, oh, it's not gonna affect it at all, or people aren't gonna see it differently, I'm just gonna go on. It's like, this is a huge change to the Mr. Beast brand. People are used to Chris being that goddamn country nigga with a goddamn shotgun and shit.
Directly. Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare. He's my friend and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off.
Yeah, he got cooked after Mr. Beast tweeted that.
Absolutely insane. This is one of the most dog videos I've ever seen. Sunny's conclusion practically blames Chris for not taking the Mr. Beast brand into account before transitioning. LMAO. Imagine showing such little regard for the welfare of a human being. Despite all the backlash, Sunny V2 did not go back on his opinions or release an apology and kept posting videos as normal. However, a year later in July 2024, Ava Chris Tyson was exposed for being a PDF file and inappropriately sexting minors. This situation not only proved Sunny V2 right, but completely shot down any criticism or backlash that he was getting about
I know the trans community was looking at this shit like, no, bruh. Bruh. We had one chance. Bruh. And you blew it. And this was not helping people's narratives. If they had a certain narrative towards the community, this shit did not help.
He made before, talks bad about other person, receives hate for it, did not apologize, wins the argument. This man predicted the future, got bashed by everyone online, he didn't apologize.
Okay, but to be fair, it's not like he didn't know the shit with Chris Tyson, so like, did he really predict it?
He came out
After.
on top. If this isn't the greatest I told you so moment in YouTube history, I'm gonna lose it. They called him a madman. They tried to cancel him for speaking out. The man was speaking nothing but facts. Think they owe this man an apology. In the end, Sunny V2 went from being one of the most hated and talked about content creators to being respected and admired for standing behind his opinions and not backtracking. However, unlike Sunny V2, who did not backtrack and apologize for his actions, the same can't be said about The Manny Show. The Manny Show is a comedy YouTuber with over 13 million subscribers, and unfortunately for him, during June 2024, he was one of the most hated creators on the platform due to completely abusing the YouTube copyright system by targeting a commentary channel that goes by the name Angwin.
But apparently not in Manny's world, because this morning, my Manny Show video just got smited. Somebody at the Manny Show team, could have been him, could have been someone else,
I'm sorry, I'm just focused on this Minecraft gameplay. I gotta lock in.
like this video.
And the fact that Angwin was following copyright laws led to the Manny Show receiving tons of backlash for what he did. I swear, there's so many people that are abusing the copyright system these past few years. Makes no sense to copyright satirical commentators like Angwin. It's like these people like Spicea and Manny have no balls. Even huge creators like Pyrocynical and Moist Critical commented on the situation.
The massive YouTube channel that just aims to fill the shorts algorithm with brain rot content to try and farm subs off of it. It sucks. It super sucks. Copyright strikes are a huge deal. It's more than just the video getting taken down. It affects the entire channel. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the strike system on this platform. It's the nuclear option. When someone does that, it's a declaration of war, and that's when things get extremely serious.
Bro, I'm begging YouTube, by next year, bro, 2025, the copyright system needs to be fixed in some way.
All the hate thrown towards the Manny Show, he managed to release an apology video that essentially saved his entire career.
Ahead of VidCon, I hired an agent to help me manage my monetization sharing, and they went beyond by filing a copyright claim on Angwin's video and flagging some others. So as soon as we learned what had happened, we immediately contacted Nguyen to see the video, found no issue with the video, and contacted YouTube to reinstate the video and make things right with Nguyen. I immediately fired the agent. I also contacted YouTube to remove any claims against any other videos that may have been like caught up in this bullshit. Like, but at the end of the day,
yeah, that's the thing. I'm kind of scared of getting an agency, because they'll do stuff like this and then you as the YouTuber can't really do anything about it. Like, it's in their control. It's like you're cooked.
it is my name on the channel. I hired the agent, and I take full responsibility. Like, to those outraged by this, I am genuinely sorry with what has happened.
This response was seen as perfect by the entire internet, as he made no excuses and owned up to his mistakes. Your apology is actually an apology. No weird music, no awkward silence, actually acknowledge the problem, accepted certain opinions of certain people. We need more people like you, seriously. Wow, no fake ass tears, no guilt tripping, no singing, but he actually genuinely said sorry, explained what happened, took responsibility. This is the best apology on YouTube. And luckily for him, he completely cleared his name and is now back to making his regular shorts content with a huge boost in subs and credibility. Now, the Manny Show gained a huge boost in subs, but if we're talking about a YouTuber who's gained an insane amount of subs, it's only right we have to talk about iShowSpeed. Speed is a young YouTube live streamer with over 30 million subscribers.
Bro, I swear he was just at 30 mil like last month. He's at 32 mil now.
He's currently one of the most beloved streamers.
By next year, he might be at 50 mil or something.
Things weren't always like this for Speed. You see, Speed has got himself into multiple controversies that either got him banned or made the majority of the internet completely clown him.
He got a jump scare from Chica, which resulted in him thrusting at the webcam.
Bro, I completely forgot about the meat jump scare.
Him until his dick flopped out.
For example, in December of 2021, on Aiden Ross's—
Bro, thank God he was 18 at the time. But if it was at the time when he wasn't, bro, that'd be a permanent ban. That's damn near CP, bro. People just saw.
His e-dating show, Speed featured as one of the contestants trying to win over Ash Cash. However, during their date, Speed would ask Ash Cash a hypothetical question which turned out to be a huge mistake.
Say if we're the last 2 people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No.
Damn, Ash Cash fell off. I'm not gonna lie. Who took her place? Ruby Rose?
Because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids. No.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Speed is his own biggest enemy. Speed gonna end up like EDP when he get older.
Oh, okay. What the fuck?
This is both funny and concerning at the same time. This controversy led to Twitch permanently banning Speed from streaming on their platform. But this wasn't the only time Speed found himself in hot water.
Bro, Speed was just, he was the type of dude. It was like, I'm getting the clip for him, like, no matter what. I don't care what I say. I don't care in what way, bro. Like, he was that. He changed his attitude, I feel like, towards
During the
that.
World Cup in 2022, Speed received tons of backlash because after bumping into a Chinese man, he repeatedly says konnichiwa over and over again, even though he stated he was Chinese. He proceeds to make fun of his dialect by using fake stereotypical Chinese.
Bro, and come back. Why you got on Argentina, bro?
English, no.
Konnichiwa?
No, Chinese.
Konnichiwa, Argentina.
Chinese, no konnichiwa.
Okay, it's not funny. The fact that the dude was genuinely getting pissed. It's like, Chinese, bro, I just told you, bro.
Imagine if the roles were reversed. Asian racism always being taken lightly, SMH. Let's be real. If the Asian guy said the N-word, it would have been a different
that's facts.
story.
That's
and
definitely
if you
facts.
thought it stopped there, Speed got into another embarrassing problem live on stream. On August 17th, 2023, while playing Five Nights at Freddy's, Speed was taken by surprise by a jump scare in the game and proceeded to do this.
Oh, Chica, I miss you. I'm about to you, Chica. Oh, go pay you, baby.
What happened to you?
Oh, my God.
You look awful.
Oh, my God.
This clip went so viral that the internet clowned him by nicknaming him iShowMeat. So this is how iShowMeat was made. The moment he knew he effed up, it was only a matter of time with the amount of pelvic thrust this guy does. However, despite all the controversies and embarrassing
Bro, like, where was his underwear at, bro? You're supposed to have 2 layers, especially when you have thin ass shorts.
situation Speed got himself into, iShowSpeed is still one of the most loved YouTubers on the platform. Just of the insane amount of love and support he received during his tour of Europe, it's clear that despite all the problems Speed has found himself in,
Not dead ass, bro. The amount of crowds he has, every time I see a video speed another country a crowd, bro, whole street is flooded, bro.
The generational YouTuber that has stood the test of time. And although Speed has been on the internet for a while, the next YouTuber on this list has been on the platform for over 10 years. Jenna Marbles, over the span of 10 years, managed to gain just under 20 million subscribers by mainly doing
She's like
lifestyle,
an
comedy,
OG
and beauty
YouTuber.
content. However, unfortunately for her, she received a lot of complaints and backlash about a 2011 video she released doing an impression of the rapper Nicki Minaj while wearing blackface.
It's Nicki Minaj. You know, I think I'm a difficult person to date because there's so many of me.
This old video that resurfaced in 2020 made her one of the most hated YouTubers on the platform at the time, with titles and articles saying, "It's not white people's place to forgive Jenna Marbles for her racist past." But this wasn't the only thing It's not white people's place to forgive Jenna Marbles for her racist past. But this wasn't the only thing the internet was angry about.
Yeah, on behalf of black people,
Another
obviously,
video
yeah.
resurfaced of her being quote-unquote racist to Asian people.
Hey, Ching Chong Wing Wong, shake your
Oh my God. What the
Sorry,
fuck?
that was racist. I'm bad at rap songs.
And due to all the intense hate she was getting,
Why was racism humor so big back then? I swear, this shit isn't, like, it was not that funny, bro. King Badge, goddamn her, Shane Dawson. Bro, this is the type of humor millennials found funny.
she released an apology video on the 25th of June 2020 titled A Message. In this video, she apologizes for doing blackface and explains how she's made multiple of her old videos private as she wasn't happy with her past.
The first two things that I would like to address is the fact that there are people that were offended that I did blackface. All that matters is that people were offended and it hurt them. And for that, I am so unbelievably sorry that this isn't okay and it hasn't existed on the internet for a long time because it's not okay.
And after posting this apology, Jenna completely ghosted from the entire internet and hasn't returned ever since. However, her apology was so well received by the internet that she became one of the most loved YouTubers till this day without even posting content. This is seriously the most
Yeah, I feel like even the most craziest shit said, whatever, so long as you have, unless if it's like, okay, there's limits to it, but so long as you have a good apology for it, it's like most people on the internet will forgive you. A lot of times people don't get forgiven because it's either dog shit, it doesn't seem genuine, or something like that.
admirable apology I've ever heard from any public figure. She didn't deflect the blame, she didn't make excuses, she just owned up to everything. It was so genuine and mature. I have so much respect for her and I hope she can return to her platform and move past this soon. It's been 3 years and I still miss her. I hope she comes back eventually. The person that never deserved to be cancelled. There are even people till this day begging her to return to YouTube.
Jenna Marbles ain't ever supposed to leave YouTube. I'm supposed to see her freaking funeral on YouTube. That's how I feel when I think about Jenna Marbles. I'm like, no, that's somebody that's gonna be on YouTube for forever.
Jenna Marbles was clearly an unfortunate and undeserving victim of cancel culture, and the same can also be said for the next YouTuber on this list, Pyrocynical. Pyrocynical is a commentary YouTuber with over 6 million subscribers across all channels. However, on October 29, 2020, a Twitter user known as Ivory Rasmus claimed that Pyrocynical grew when he was 15 years old, while Pyrocynical was 19. According to Ivory, Pyrocynical sent a variety of inappropriate material to him, including drawn NSFW and fetish videos. Pyrocynical grew, and I have screenshots to prove it. I've been sitting thinking about—
I'm hoping now with these type of allegations, like people, especially when it's just a random person tweeting, hopefully people just wait. Like we're gonna have one within the beginning of next year, most likely for a big YouTuber. A lot of times, bro, people genuinely just don't wait.
About this stuff non-stop, being angry, confused, and sad that I've had to accept this since I was 15, but I never said anything because I felt powerless. These serious allegations led to multiple videos being made on Pyrocynical and the entire internet trying to cancel him. Even large creators in the commentary space made videos attempting to cancel and prove Pyrocynical to be guilty.
What they don't realize is that the one making the false allegations is them. Not only that, but Pyrocynical is a liar.
However, Pyrocynical made a response video and made a Reddit post to clear his name from the damning allegations.
But let me be very clear. I had absolutely no idea that he was 15. He didn't include his age in his bio.
You know, Pyrocynical needs a fade.
Until he was 16, but I was not on Twitter between the 28th of December 2016 until the 29th of June 2017. To disprove this, I'd actually have to see something to disprove, but there's literally nothing. It's a blanket statement of Pyrocynical groomed me. The only thing I can possibly think of is inviting him and a bunch of other people to an event in the UK. And somehow this got spun as me buying him a plane ticket to fly him out to have with him.
He was able to clear his name and debunked any allegations of grooming Ivory. No ads, no sigh at the beginning, no fake crying, actual proof, actually apologized. This is great. This was a proper response. There is literally no definitive proof that Pyro knew the kid was 15. It was irresponsible to just talk about that stuff with anyone, but I don't think it's anything worse than that. He admitted what he needed to. This man is the only one who fought Twitter and actually survived. Pyrocynical went from being one of the most hated YouTubers on the platform for allegedly grooming a minor to being one of the most watched commentary channels. To this day, Pyro still gains millions of views on his first and second channels and has managed to make a huge comeback from the allegations, and the same can also be said for the final YouTuber on this list, Atrioc.
Talk to me, okay?
Atrioc is a YouTuber in
this dude, bro. Wasn't this dude looking at deepfake corn of streamer girls and shit? How did he have a comeback?
Streamer with over 650,000 subscribers, and on January 26, 2023, he was exposed and caught watching deepfake corn of female gamers. Even bigger creators such as Pokimane and Moist Critical had a lot to say about the situation.
Work, bro.
People can post whatever they want, and that still means that you need their consent to do certain things, including.
And it's only gonna get worse too. It's gonna take one face scan in the future for you to be like fully hooked and digitalized into a fucking like AI sex doll or something. I actually want to see what my game would be like though. I want to see if I would be able to, you know what I mean, actually put in the work. All I ask is just make my character put in the work.
Utilizing them and then profiting off of it.
Someone hasn't already said, it is very clearly a pretty gross and creepy thing to have done, especially because it's not just morbid curiosity that you just clicked on something and saw it. You clicked on it, you paid for it, knowing what you were about to see, and then got it. And then it also stayed open in the tabs. Like, all of that is very bad, alarming shit.
Atrioc himself came forward and apologized on stream for his actions.
Not safe for work gifts is 99% if I ever do any fucking porn. It's so weird to say, but I don't know. I just clicked a fucking link at 2 a.m. and the morals didn't catch up to me.
Bro, you didn't just click the link. If you're gooning, right, you go to Pornhub, whatever, any site, it's like that is not something that pops up. Maybe you get like 1 million ads of that or something like that.
I'm sorry. I really am.
I will say his apology seems genuine, but like, dude, it don't change the action. Like, there's certain actions that you just can't be looked at like the same.
Assures me that he'll never do anything like this again. I fully believe that.
Why is he apologizing to fans? Apologize to your wife, bro. Bro's crying because he got caught.
Okay, but you don't know if he apologized to his wife in private. Of course he did. What the fuck? That's the thing with the internet, bro. You can never win with the internet. I promise you, bro. If he told the audience, like, I apologize to my wife already, somebody would have been like, oh, he definitely just told her to sit there or whatever.
Caught. Him having his girlfriend literally in the background is the most obvious sympathy bait I've ever seen in my life, and it's pathetic people give this dude credit for the bare minimum instead of never supporting him literally ever again. However, despite all the shame this brought upon Atrioc, his community still stuck by him and accepted his apology. The entire situation was dismissed as a huge mistake, sparked by curiosity. And
I mean, he definitely got blackballed by all of his streamer friends and shit, though.
Atrioc to this day is still growing on YouTube and Twitch and pulls
he actually
millions
gets
of views
views,
every
wow.
single month.
A W video, man. Shoot. Hopefully, I'm not on here when hated YouTubers becomes loved. Wait, no, technically, wouldn't I want to be on here? Because I would be a hated YouTuber. But no, that would mean I would have to be a hated YouTuber now, and I wouldn't want that. But yeah, if you're watching the 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams.
Subscribe to Tommy NFG.